Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping, and today I'm going to put together a quick card using the Wood Words stamp set. This stamp set coordinates with the crates framelits, but I'm not going to be using that today. I'm just going to make a simple card using the stamp set. This is a clear mount stamp set, so the stamps are on the red rubber. And it does have a few sentiments. Hello friend, fresh treats, a note for you, and then thank you, thanks a bunch, for you, and welcome. I use this a lot. Then there's some flowers, these little stars, farmer's market, there's this circle here, and then these 4 images. So this is kind of a fun stamp set to have. So I'll show you this quick little card that I came up with. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is our stamping, and I've already mounted these flowers and the thank you stamps. I've got those right here onto my blocks. And I have a piece of 2.5 by 2.5 Whisper White cardstock and garden green ink here. And if you took my Wood Words online class, you should be able to make this card because we used the garden green ink. You just there's just a few extra supplies you will need. Okay, so again, this was 2.5 by 2.5, and I'm just going to take the flowers here and I'm going to ink it up. Be careful not to rock your stamp because you don't want to ink up the you don't want to get ink around this part. All right, so I'm just going to do the 2 corners. So I'm going to turn it, and let's see, I'm going to go right here. Let's go like this. All right, and then let me ink it up one more time. And I'm going to go in this corner. Okay, there we go. And let me grab my scrub here, and my stamp's all clean, ready to be put away. Okay. All right, next I'm going to grab the thank you, and I've just got that on my little A block here. All right, thank you. And I'm going to stamp that right here in this corner. Perfect. Okay, clean that off, and that's done. And that's all the stamping we're going to do on this card. Aren't those flowers so pretty? So you could stamp the flowers in like black ink or something, and then use a blender pen or your markers to color it in. There's lots of different things you could do with that. All right, so now we can put our card together. So I have a piece from our Wood Words. This is from the Wood Words Designer Series paper. I think it's called Wood Textures, and I've cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4. And there's lots of different wood textures in that pack. This is just the one I'm going with right now. Okay, and I have one of our delicate white lace doilies, so I'm going to stick some adhesive on that. Be careful when you put adhesive on the doilies. They are delicate, like the name says. Okay, so that's going to go right here, over to the right, but in the center. And then I'm going to take this, put our snail adhesive on there, and I want to just center this right in the center of my doily. All right, that looks good. And then I have some of our garden green ribbon. I can't remember which ribbon this is, but it'll say at the bottom of the screen. So this is our garden green ribbon. And I just want to take a piece of my snips, just a little bit longer. And I'm going to wrap it around like so. Okay, and I'm just going to grab my adhesive here to stick this down too. And while it's flipped over, I'll stick the adhesive on the back. Okay, and then I have a piece just of our thick Whisper White cardstock. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. If you're using white as your card base, the thick is really good to use. Okay, and I'm going to stick this right on the front. This wood paper is so cool. And I noticed, I think it might be on low inventory, which means it might go on back order soon. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the extra piece, I have not an extra piece, I have more of this garden green ribbon, and I'm just going to tie a bow right here on the front. And it doesn't really matter where it is right now because I can move it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a loop, loop. Okay, pull it tighter. Okay, and then I'm going to cut off my tails here. 1 and 2. Okay, and I think I like it. And there we go. There's our card. So simple and easy. Isn't that cute? It's just a simple thank you card. And here's a couple more I did. Now the wood textures paper, there's all different ones. So these 3 are all different. This one has a different green finish. This one looks more like a piece of like firewood. Anyway, so there you go. And none of them are exactly the same. Oh, I forgot one last step. I see here, my dots. Okay, so I have our Regal's enamel shapes here. And I'm just going to put these on right here. 1 and 2. There we go. Okay, on this one, you see I used hearts. These have the dots, in the enamel shapes, you get hearts, stars, small dots, and large dots. So anyway, there you go. There's my simple card using the Woodward stamp set. Anyway, subscribe to my YouTube channel and find me on Facebook, guys, A2Z Stamping. Thanks. Bye.